Hello guys, welcome to ISL for you. Here we are with another video where we are covering the transfer techniques or transfer mantras that East Bengal has been adopting in the current transfer market. We know that East Bengal has been very active in the transfer market. A lot of rumors linking East Bengal coming to ISL, and a lot of rumors where ISL players have been linked with East Bengal is prevailing in the social medias and the internet. So we are going to take a look how East Bengal is being adapting the strategy in the transfer market in the current season. So this video is completely based on the rumors. We are covering all the rumors that has been available in the internet related to players linked with East Bengal, and then we are just trying to figure out what is the technique or what is the steps they are adopting in order to fetch the players in order to make a squad ready for ISL if they are being part of the ISL in the next upcoming season. So the first point I have noticed, the transfer approach by East Bengal is they are going for tried and tested players in the current market. If they are going to ISL, then they need a very strong backbone or experienced set of players who can guide the team. For this approach, they're going behind these experienced or sort of veteran players who has established a stature in the Indian football itself. So if you can take a look, the first one is the CK Vineet itself. CK Vineet has been heavily linked to East Bengal, and he in one of his interviews has explained this, that there is an offer from East Bengal also. So a player like CK Vineet definitely do have the pace, he has the talent. We have already been able to watch them in Bengaluru FC and also in Kerala Blasters. And last season, even though he was hit by certain injuries and he was used as a substitute, he made an impactful performance, especially against Kerala Blasters, scoring a goal, even though the chances that was provided to him was very minimum because of the injury and lack of fitness. On his day, if CK Vineet do have the ability to attain the maximum fitness that he can, and on his day, definitely CK Vineet is an asset to any team. So East Bengal is moving in the right direction, where they're going for a player like CK Vineet. He can be an impactful substitute still now. Another player who is linked, or a duo of players from Bengaluru FC who has been linked with East Bengal, is Rino Andu and Eugensen Lingdo. These two players have been part of the Indian football for a very long time, especially with Bengaluru FC. They have attained whatever level and they have played at the very top level, even the AFC level itself. They have captained their respective teams also. So it is a very effective move from East Bengal to go for these players, attain the maximum experience that they have, so that their team do have the stability to sustain in the top tier league of Indian football, that is ISL. Another player linked with East Bengal is Anas Todika and Balwant Singh from the ATK Mohun Bagan. These two players still have the ability to play the entire 90 minutes. They have not been getting enough chances in the star-studded team of ATK Mohun Bagan. So definitely a move to East Bengal helps both the players and both the teams, right? From Anas and Balwant do get the chance to play, they will have the playing time under their belt, and East Bengal will be getting a proper solid defender in Anas and a very good forward in Balwant Singh. So these two additions are relatively very good compared to the other players. Another few players linked is Kevin Lobo is being linked. We know the impactful strikes that Kevin Lobo can provide. Even though he may not be a starter in the current situations, he will also be a valuable addition. And another player is TP Rehanesh in the goalkeeping department along with Debjit Majumdar. I don't think both of them will land in East Bengal, but either of them can be placed in East Bengal in the current squad. So when we just analyze these set of players, like some 7, 8, 9 players I have already named, they have their attire, they have their standard of playing which they have established in the country. And attaining the service of these players definitely help to provide that stability and experience to the East Bengal side if they are being moved to ISL. If not, also in the I-League also, these players will be open to a move to East Bengal, because in the upcoming years definitely East Bengal will be part of ISL for sure. The second set of players that East Bengal has grabbed, or they are being linked to, is the players who are not getting enough chances in their current teams. or players who may not be part of their current team, who may not be actively part of their current team in the future. These players are in their prime age, like 25 to 30 or 32 years, and still in their current teams, because of the competition between other players, they are not being selected. The exact example is Sehnaaz Singh. In a star-studded team like ATK, where Pranoy Halder is there, Agus Gasha is there, a role in the midfield is very difficult to attain. So Sehnaaz Singh is open to a move to East Bengal, and East Bengal will be very happy to accept him, because that will provide them a very stable midfielder at the center of the park. Another similar sort of player is Mohammad Rafiq from Mumbai City FC. We saw him playing as a right back in Mumbai City FC in the last season, at the end of the season, last 4 or 5 matches. Mohammad Rafiq coming from Kolkata is definitely a very versatile player, but still he is a technically gifted player who can just provide those necessary crosses and necessary assists when required. We have seen him playing under Steve Coppell in Kerala Blasters regularly with the skills and technical ability. So he is a very talented player, and that will be a very good addition to the midfield, or even he can be part of the defense as a winger, so sort of player. He is a very versatile who can attain a lot of positions. So that sort of player is Mohammad Rafiq. Another we have in the midfield, another addition is Milan Singh, who has been part of Northeast United, Delhi Dynamos and Kerala Blasters. He has been linked with East Bengal. I think that move is somewhat confirmed also. Bikash Jairu is another player who has been heavily linked with East Bengal. He can play the left back position. He can play as a winger in the left wing, as a left winger. He is currently part of Jamshedpur. He got relevant playing time in the last season and the previous seasons also, but still a move for the 29-year-old is very much on the cards. Raju Gaikwad is another player who was part of Kerala Blasters, who came in as a replacement for Sunday Sringan last season, and he had a decent performance. And all the opportunities that he has provided, even though the team was not perfectly strong in the defense, Raju Gaikwad provided a notable performance in his stints. So Raju Gaikwad is a strong defender who can play, who can be part of the starting 11 for East Bengal in the upcoming season. Defense department will be established with a arrival of Keegan Pereira, who has been part of the championship winning side of ATK in the earlier season. He is coming from Jamshedpur FC this season. He also played a pivotal role in the previous season with Northeast United FC, where he was under Elko Shitori. The team was in the final four of the league in 2017-18 season, I think. Another defender centre back who has been linked with East Bengal is Gurtej Singh, coming from FC Pune City. So they have a lot of defenders, they have a lot of midfielders who are their prime age, who are not getting enough chances in their current club, which is who are being linked with East Bengal FC in the current transfer market. If they are able to get the signature of these players, then for sure they will be having a very value addition to their team. So these two sections, the first set of veterans and the current section of players who are not getting chances, when these two sections is combined, they will be having a set of highly talented and experienced set of players from the ISL, players who are currently playing trade in ISL, which can be used for their next season. The third category is a set of young and promising players who are not getting the enough playing time. Preetam Kumar Singh from Kerala Blasters, a left back. Girik Ghosla from Minipura, Punjab. He has played some 7 matches in last season and scored 2 goals. He's a forward who can provide good assists also. Ricky Shabong is another exciting feature who can play as a defensive midfielder. He's coming from Indian Arrows. Lokan Mete, who played his trade in Kerala Blasters. Last season he was part of Hyderabad FC. He is now making a move to East Bengal, as it has been rumoured. And the final guy is Mohammad Irshad, who is coming from Gokulam FC, who has been a very impressive performance, who can play as a defensive midfielder, central midfielder, even as a centre back. So a set of young promising players who are being linked to East Bengal, which is definitely the third section where East Bengal is targeting. So in such a manner, East Bengal is going behind those players who are effective in their own trade. And also, in addition to that, if East Bengal is not able to move to the ISL in this season, these players may be willing to move to East Bengal because of the possibility that they will be part of the next season. As of now, they are not getting enough chances in their current teams, so they are going for East Bengal, and East Bengal is behind such players, so that they can say to their players, like, even if our team is not getting promoted to ISL, we can still remain in the I League and play efficient football. So very different and very significant style of marketing approach, a scouting approach, player recruitment approach is done by the East Bengal management, which is definitely very much appreciable and very much tricky. So this is the secret mantra of East Bengal in the current transfer market. Go behind those players who are not getting enough chances. Go behind those players who are experienced, tried and tested players, which becomes accessibility to the team. Thank you.